I have no interest, and I wish her the best. May God bless her. And I just wanted to say my piece because she's been making up all these false rumors and saying all these mean and evil things, making it seem like someone's doing something to her, which is not true. Not true at all. Not even.
Honestly, I believe you. Because also what you did to her sister, and I don't see her sister, I literally did, I'm going to see her sister do her nothing.
I don't want followers. I don't want friends. I don't care about that. I live my life for myself and my children. I don't care about that. I just want to be clear on the truth. Don't defame my name and mess up my character because of something that you're doing. You only want to tell part of the story, and that's not true. Well, when Vonnie came out, she didn't have any clothes, okay? You see that she wears this shirt that's called Godfrey's Foundation. It has a G and an F on it, right? That's my charity. There's no way she got that shirt without me. One day I was on her live and she had my two-piece on. So I text her and asked her, where did you get it from? She said...
No, hold on. There's something I liberty still, you know.
Said out of her mouth that someone gave it to her, which I know wasn't true because I own the copyrights to that shirt. I know she didn't get it. Then on top of it, my sister had to text me, and I have screenshots, so if you want me to send them to you, I can do that too, that she was wearing her clothes and she had to go in her room to take them out. She was wearing her dirty clothes that was in the laundry room that she claimed she didn't know where it was. So if we want to be clear, I have proof. I don't need nobody to believe me.
Ivany said better. You can't wear people dirty.
We don't even have a washer in the unit, so I don't know what she's doing. But I know she wore them because I had a message from my sister about it. And I can send you that if you would like.
You know what? Jesus, I don't want it. To be honest, this don't even look good. You know, when girl, you know you call on this on yourself though. You call this down on yourself, you know, Ivany. Because this never have to come on the internet, period. You feel me? And then when people are telling you to do the right thing, because if you listen to me and say, come out of them house, maybe I owe me. No, I can't owe me say it because I type me.
Let me tell you this.
You get me? All you brighty and then from the girl. Look what this a dirty disgrace upon your name.
You can have 1 million followers, but it does not have anything to do with how much money you have in your physical pocket. People overlive their life, their stance of life all the time. I know millions and millions and millions of people that have millions of followers and are still broke. Okay? Followers don't equate to revenue, period. I don't know what kind of illusion people think. Just because they post it doesn't mean it's real. She posted a Louis Vuitton bag. It's not real. No offense. No shade. Just being honest. People do that. And the reality is that it's not real.
Don't let the head hurt me there, because if I scream to blood clot, the head tear off.
I want you to know that I know how you feel. I understand how, and I respect you.
To be honest, I'm upset. I'm upset because all me I say, I add Nikki, sorry blacks. All me I say is Ivany, come out of them house. That's what I'm saying.
No. Good night. What's up, Mama?
Hello.
I was just on the phone with you. Hold on. Tell them what time of the month she paid the rent and how much.
She pays her rent. When she's supposed to, or
when she paid it this month. What caused all this commotion?
She paid it on the 10th.
Okay,
and she was
that would be way overdue, right?
Yes, 5 days was the minimum.
Okay, and how much time she paid?
10 days.
Okay.
And that was only because I reached out to her sponsor. Because I reached out to her sponsor to let her know, hey, Vonnie still hasn't paid. I've reached out to her. She hasn't responded. And that's what made her, more responsive to pay her rent. Because at first she wasn't. And I do have screenshots of those too.
Okay. And when does the lease up?
April 1st.
Okay.
How long she lived there before she started paying rent?
I think The day after her birthday, she came to America.
December.
So the day
because
after, she got her birthday.
Let them know. Let them know you're not the owner for the house.
I'm not.
It's a rent house.
Owner.
It's a rent.
Yeah, I just subleased the unit.
Yes.
So we go year to year, and so we decided we weren't going to do it anymore because there was too many issues with tenants not wanting to pay, and at the end of the day, if they don't pay, it's on us. We have our own mortgage. We have our own responsibilities. We don't need to pay on someone else's responsibilities because they choose not to pay.
And did you tell her the lease would be up April 1st?
Yes. Mhm. Mhm.
But I still didn't get this though. Like she came there a little
no,
bit,
but
like a couple days after her birthday, yeah? No, hold on, Nikki, 1 minute. Give me before I forgot. How long after she came there,
so when she first came, we spoke to her sponsor, and she was saying that she was looking for a job and she wasn't sure if she was going to stay. So I think within like 2 or 3 weeks, she ended up going to Connecticut to see her sister.
Well, that wasn't the need for her to stay. She was supposed to get transferred to Connecticut.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means that like 3 weeks after she stayed there, y'all tell her she have to start paying rent.
So in the beginning, we were saying that she would have to pay rent. Not until she decided that she wanted to stay. Yeah.
In the beginning, y'all tell her
in the beginning we talked about rent, but she said that she wasn't sure she wasn't going to be staying. She was going to be going to Connecticut to live with her family.
Hold up, 1 minute. What's your name? My bad. What's your name? Elizabeth. I'm gonna say Beth. All right, Beth. Listen, y'all tell this girl that you will have to be paying rent at a certain time, not as you just come, but after she pick up and catch herself.
When I spoke to her about rent, okay.
And Ivan, hold on a bit, please. And Ivan come on the internet and making it seem as if just because she start making money,
but listen, cheese. But listen, cheese.
Well, on Nikki, 1 minute. Ivan, listen. I don't know why you incite your followers and the people that will love you to make. I don't. To be honest, it is really puzzling because you don't see what all of this
because at the end of the day, Mama, you make sure I ask her if I fit in place. I don't fit in place. So if I don't fit in place, the landlord have to get the rent regardless whether she is there or no. Regardless, the rent have to pay.
So
you understand? Yes, regardless, the have to pay. So when she really wants to come in there now, she if sit down in there and then pay for fair way.
Well, at first, when me and I used to beef before, I never know her. So, you know, no one know her and see what people, time it is with her. Girl,
and people, but it's not like she don't know. The woman have all of them in a text. She just feel like, say, through the rent late or whatever, and them go tell her, say, the lease up and she have moved April 1st. She just feel like the people kick her out. The lease out done for true. The woman can't show the lease. The lease done for true.
Oh,
yes,
so
mama.
basically,
I remember, I know all our cheese. It's when you come on the internet make nice. The rent never pay yet, you know.
No.
But you come and start with the nice post, you know.
She's done it twice.
But listen, Ivan don't understand. Say America, you.
So she didn't pay all at once.
If you don't want to
pay all at once, she paid $400 one day. I think the day that she came on talking about the dogs. And then the next day she paid the remaining balance. She said that she couldn't get more money out and that the PayPal wasn't working and she would have to wait till later on the next day. So we had to ask her to send the money to her sponsor to send to us. So she didn't pay exactly all of it on the 10th. She paid the 10th and the 11th.
Yes, send me an invite.
Nah. I thought you sent an invite. All right, then. Hold on, then. Just hang up.
You talking to me?
Here, baby.
Yeah, you know who I am.
Come back. She's like a boyfriend.
No.
Nah, add nobody, mama.
You gotta come back, papi.
Alright.
You gotta come back, papi, please.
No, add nobody, mama.
Alright. Yeah.
Alright,
so she feel like no, the people them just take her money and I put her out. No, the lease up.
Yes. So we're not evicting her. We're not making her leave. I didn't even know about all this social media stuff until 2 days ago. I'm not really on there for that information. What I do is I do motivation talks to help people, and then I get off and go about my business. So I was told by a friend that she made posts. Not even they knew, like, she don't really care about that stuff. But when I started to hear what she was saying, because I was investigating yesterday on, like, YouTube, looking at these videos, like, I'm like, she's insane. Like, what is she talking about? That's not even nowhere near clear to be true. And so I spoke to my husband. He said that, you know what, you do need to say something, because at this point, it's getting bad. She's making up all these crazy rumors. And so I said I was going to speak up today and say something, because that is not true. And I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want someone to do it to me. So why would I do it to you? What do I gain from you? You have to go on social media every single day to beg somebody for money to pay for your bills. Why would I want to do that to you? You're already doing enough work to me.
And you got your own business.
Yeah, I even gave her a job. When she said that she was thinking about staying because something happened between her and her sister, when I took her to the immigration office, I said, I gave her a job opportunity. She went for 1 day, and she never came back. She said, oh, when I was in Jamaica, I used to do Airbnbs, and I used to clean, and I used to do this. When she cleaned the property, it didn't seem like she did anything. She left the pillowcase off the pillow and told me the bed was completed. So I know she was lying. Then she told me that she never told me that there was any issues that she had with people. You could have put my children in a safety hazard, because I carry my children with me. So that could have been a problem. Not just that. On top of that, you're talking lies about us, like we haven't helped you. If anything, I've been there 24/7 to make sure you're okay. I check on you almost every day to make sure you're good, because you told me you had a hard time with everything, and you've been through a lot. I didn't even know half of the stuff you was doing in Jamaica. So, she can do whatever she chooses, but April 1st, our landlord and I agreed that we're not doing it anymore, and she has to go. She just go.
So let me tell them the lease up. And the woman have the text where she texts.
So hold on, she's not.
I was told that she's staying in an Airbnb, so I'm not sure where she is.
But
her stuff
she's in
is still at the house. So on the 1st, if we say we're not coming back and the police come, they're going to throw her stuff out. So I don't want that to happen either. So all she needs to do is just, by the 1st, just find a location and then leave.
That's all she has to do, just get
but gotta lease up, mama.
Excitement come.
She just upset.
Some people
she just upset of the late fee. And everybody has to pay late fees. Because she didn't late. She did 10 days.
Yeah. So then another issue is that if you don't pay your light bill, right, they'll cut it off. And then you have a charge to turn it back on. Well, everybody paid their light bill but one tenant. I'm not going to pay the light bill for everybody. I'm not going to do that. So everybody is responsible, because we're all adults, to pay their rent. She said, oh, and then the lights turn off. Well, you didn't pay your utility bill and everybody else did. So they're not going to hold it just because you paid your portion and everybody else didn't. So the light cut off one day, and she got upset. She was like, why the light off? I said, because you didn't pay your portion. Then she told me, she texted me, said, oh, I don't need to pay for the utility because I got Wi-Fi on my phone now. So I said, okay. My sister said she didn't need it. She had Wi-Fi on her phone. We cut it off. Then she texted me, why the Wi-Fi off? I said, because you text me, and I screenshotted it, that you didn't need it anymore, and my sister didn't need it because she has Wi-Fi on her phone. So we're paying the bill and we don't make you guys pay it. So why are we paying a bill that you said that you don't need? We cut it off.
Because who's the one that pay the Wi-Fi bill?
We do.
Do the tenants pay Wi-Fi? Does the tenants pay Wi-Fi bill?
No. Not at all. Not even close. All they pay is their light bill. That's it. We pay for trash. We pay everything else. Just their light bill. Just their light bill. Just their light bill. That's all they pay in their rent. And everything else is on us. She said that she lost her key. I said it's a $25 fee to get a new key. Right? She said, I'm not paying for that. Well, then you just be locked out. I don't know what you want me to do. What you want me to say about that? You need a key. I don't need a key. These are the rules that I told you in the beginning, and you choose not to use the rules. So I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not going to go make you a key and then give you a leniency for one key, and then the next person think they're going to do it again. No, this is not a domino effect. I have to do the right thing by everybody. And you're not singled out just because you went to a detention center and you had to start all over, because many people have to start all over and they make a good living for themselves. So you're no different from other people.
I don't know when this little girl
Mama say she never understand where we are going, and all she have to do is ask. She came to the media and just sum up everything in her head and just start being nice and reach one part where she not for reach. If the people them lease, is that the woman said the body put her out, the lease up. And the woman can show her the text. The lease up.
Yep. And she said, I'm going to tell my attorney. I said, well, you're making it seem to your attorney that we're trying to evict you, and that's not the case. The lease is up on April 1st, 2023. She said, I'm going to get my attorney. Tell him
hold on. Let me ask you a question. When since a criminal lawyer becomes since a immigration lawyer deal with criminal case, you never know say immigration lawyer take over everything where
so they don't. She told me also. Yeah.
So why she call a liar?
She did say that too. She also said that her attorney told her that you had to have a written document for a lease agreement, which in Georgia you do not. If you have lived in a facility or a location for more than 30 days, you are a tenant. They have to evict you if they want you to leave, which is true. You do not have to have a physical document that states that you are a tenant because you've lived there longer than 30 days. So you can have a verbal agreement. She also stated that her attorney said that that was false. I screenshotted her the proof and the Georgia Gwinnett information of what you can do and what you can't do, and she was like, no, I'm gonna sue you and you have to evict me, and you can do whatever you want, but the lease is up this day. I'm not extending it, and I'm not paying for anything else. Simple. So I'm gonna deal with you. I'm at the police station now. Well, the police station only handles certain cases, and that's not one of them, so that's not true.
That's true, my
the lease up. You part of the lease up.
No, but with all of them excitement and them something a fuck.
She just feel like them a kick her out. Nobody not kick her out the lease up.
I didn't even know about this stuff on social media for her to even get the idea that we were going to evict her or that we wanted her out until recently. And then I still didn't act on it until today. She didn't even know. I tagged her in my post that I made today because she didn't even know that I even knew that she was making all these posts and all these false allegations and saying all these false statements about me and my family. But I did let her know that you can go, I can't take you to court for defamation of character. And then that'll be a lawsuit. And then you'll be paying me all that money that you claim that you're making to me, because now you're going to get sued.
Don't do that, yeah. Let her go. She's sick. That girl do a lot. She go through a lot in life, yeah?
I'm not going to do it. I just told her that you can't do that. Now, that is a lawsuit. That's what I was explaining to her.
Yeah, and then she don't know. Listen, this girl is the first year come our first world country. That girl was born in a third world country.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's
she
why
go
she for
other
bail.
third world country. She don't know nothing about them places there. You see me? So they don't have a clue.
I want her to
feel me. She doesn't understand life.
I'm young too. But there's no excuse for our actions. We are all held accountable for our actions. And this is just her being used as an example. Don't do that because, this can happen.
When they ever need the jokes.
Yeah.
Just as say. Papa pill and them things. They can she pop pill and them things. That drugs that you know.
Mama, as I
drugs
said,
that too.
as I said,
they
she
can
just
fuck with
begs.
the head, bro.
The late charge reach her, she late. Cause remember, the lady tell you, it's the empty room I should show her. Nobody at them have to pay for them room, the out of them pocket.
Yeah.
Them have to put money out of them pocket because got 2 tenants in there. The next 3 room empty.
Yeah.
So why they more consider that the 3 room rent?
Yeah. So then on top of that, she said when she first took videos for me when the tenant left, she said, hey, I want to move into the room that the tenant was in and I'll clean it up and all this other stuff. So I said, oh, okay, sure, don't worry. And then she said, and then she texted me saying, I'm not cleaning up after her mess. Well, you volunteered. No one asked you to do anything. You volunteered yourself, just like you volunteered to watch the dogs, and I didn't ask you to do that. But you make it seem as if I'm asking you to do something.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Oh.
Everybody just need to change. Big woman thing. I have to laugh because all them little things and things. Woman.
So, anywho.
No, me not laugh after you. Me just laugh after the situation. Oh, you make this escalate where it could have just hold down. B, you love the media
Mama,
too much,
if
man.
she never understand,
so, you have to come for the media with. Because if you put out your 1 cent, the next party you going to come out with them 2 cents. So, Bill, and it now go done. You are going to talk, them are going to talk. You see me? One side of story in the world.
Yeah, but Mama,
people can't hear from you alone because you are going to make things look good for your side,
Then she also said that I asked her to do a fashion show for me for free. No, what I texted her was, hey, I have a client that's doing a fashion show. What he can offer you is he can offer you free sweatsuits and he can offer you an ambassador opportunity where you get a code and people use it and you make money based off of the people who use the code. Because percentage-wise, you make more money when you're an ambassador than when you are making profit from just that one opportunity, which is that fashion show. You can make $10,000 from being an ambassador versus that $5,000 that you may use just for doing the show. She chose to think that I was trying to get over on her and that she said that she needed to pay bills and all this extra stuff and she needed money. I said, no big deal. But on the internet, she's portraying that I'm asking her to do stuff for free, which is not the truth. I offered you things. You chose not to take it. If you don't think that it's a good opportunity for you, then that's okay. No big deal. You asked me the other day to send you $200 to do you a favor, but then you're on TV and on social media saying all these mean things and untrue things that aren't even true about me, but you want my help. You want my leniency about certain things, but then you're doing all these mean things. I don't understand. You talk and you preach about God, 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 but all these things are not godly. You're not representing yourself in a good way. And you say that you're a child of God. So I don't get it. I don't understand. I hope her and wish her the best. I thank you for allowing me to say my piece and say the truth because I have evidence of everything. I don't delete, block anything that can cover my name and myself because I am a landlord and you just never know what can happen. And defamation of character is something I do not play about because I have a really good reputation and I cannot afford to break it. So, thank you again. And if you need anything else, you just shoot me a text. Okay.
No, baby.
Good night.
They say, man, it's good for you to come and just make the world know what going on because people did not say, all right, people that say, not try scam, no, she has say, not try scam her, I not try rob her, which I know America. Who live America, we know America. No say, fry your parent, did you take deposit from her?
No, but remember, Jesus.
Everybody never understand when you rent place, you say you pay a deposit and everything there. They were being good to you, girl, and you just make it seems like nobody not like you. When you make yourself feel so, brother.
You know, brother. And the way how she present the story makes she get the comments where she get. As I keep on as I said this morning, if she never understand all she have for these acts.
Yes, that's true.
All she have for these acts.
Did your husband threaten her?
No, what he said was, and I can send the recording. He said, "Hey, if you're not happy, you can leave. If you don't want to be here, you can leave. But being on social media saying all these false things is not going to happen. It's not going to work." That's what he said.
Yeah, are you have till April 1st? Are you have until April 1st?
I'm going to come lick her.
No.
Listen, y'all don't make what she do stop on the front and the same way, yeah?
She played the recording in front of the police, so if he said that he was going to come lick her, and she said, "Oh, that means he's going to come hurt me," he would have acted right then and there. He wouldn't have said, "Well, just have them take you to court," if that was the case. That's not how it works in America. If they say that there's a threat, they're going to come and work right away.
That's a trick. That's a trick. And them hear that is approved because they
because the lease up, as I said, if she never understand,
you know what movie and them things, Ivany? I study America a long time from a little girl. I want to come here, so I study here, so I can't get in any trouble. Yes, so certain way. Me thief, I'm not a thief. Nobody can stop me from thief. He's a thief. Proud one too. But me not thief for a living. I buy some of my thief.
Lease up, and the woman can show no. Say the lease up in a real life. The lease up. The lease is up. So she feel like now, as she get to pay that amount rent, they might try to kick her out. No, the lease up.
And it was due on the 1st. So the March 1st to the last day of March, which I don't know my calendar, is the month for that month. I gave you the whole month to stay there, but you chose to pay rent late. So then to you think that, oh, I'm only staying here less than a month. Well, you only paid for less than a month, but it equates for the whole month. You just paid it late.
All right, as the Mr. say, and it should die, it should never understand. She should have asked.
How much you may ask? You can't ask a question.
Them want to kick her out.
But like what you say, don't do that mistake. You can ask a question. It's not has nothing to do with your life, but it's pertaining to the house.
Because at the end of the day,
how much a month y'all pay a month, like in general for the house?
The house is $29.47 a month.
Yeah.
It's a 5 bed. It's a 5 bedroom.
5 bedroom.
All right. See that now? Ivany pay $500 out of that.
And it's a 5 bedroom.
That's not
so is the next 3 room empty? No, them have got pay that by themselves this month. Right.
Good.
I do want to tell you this also. We didn't give her, she didn't have to pay a deposit because remember I told you it was about 2 or 3 weeks into her already being there that she decided that she wasn't going to be leaving. So her sponsor communicated with her, okay, well, since you want to stay, this was that monthly rent and this is how it pays. So we gave her the first month. She didn't even have to pay. She ended up paying for the next month. And the only thing she did pay for that month, the first month that she stayed, was just a utility bill, which was like $55. So she paid $55 to stay there for a whole month. And then she started paying rent the next month. So the whole December, she did not pay anything. Going into the next month.
Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's a good. That's yo. You're not people. You hardly find people like them, Ivany. You see me? And this now just.
He like as I'm keeping I tell her this morning. He like she never understand. That's all we can tell her. Cause Lee's up. Remember the next 3 room empty, no mama. Cause the next girl leaving now. So remember the whole rent of a month of a pay now. So it's when Van pay fair rent and the next girl. Remember the next 3 room empty now. So it's if them name not going to default or whatever, they have to come out of them pocket and make it up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
How much months you do that for?
When did she leave?
All right. So as the lease up, you have to done.
January? Since January. No, February. The girl left February 12th, but she didn't pay any of her January fees, so we've been paying since January.
Yeah, they have to catch up that slack there. So them only renew the lease, mama.
This is not cute. This is the people in them who tell you sometimes
if she have style, she gonna talk to the people and just say, you know, just turn over the lease, give me. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, I'm Jamaican too, so I don't hold it against anybody. It's okay.
Nobody know about Vanny. Make sure play whatever voice note or whatever text. Nobody know about her up. Them now go about her up. Them now go about her up. Me can't tell no that.
The woman don't live there, so the woman clean up people place. The woman is a landlord, arranger. Yes. Keep the woman place untidy and dirty.
Yes, sir.
Yo.
I'm not doing any camera thing, you see? Yeah.
No, that me?
But you don't know we're part of the royal family. Anybody who make them comment and pass them remark, them can go chucking at them mama. You see me? Yeah.
Brawling, them neck to
and smash up the whole of them family. You see, ungrateful people, man, have no remorse to them. You hear that? None.
None.
So all who want to sit down and yap and yap. Please, me left the whole house over there full of furniture, give them, you know. Is it me? Whole thing over there, you know. So them want me start talking, I just show me the excitement, you know, because my thing different. You hear that?
No, man, it's a 40, man. No, the badness go down, daddy. You see me? Hold down crime. Nobody, not even said, you're not even saying nothing more, because your wife don't come show the proof.
Yeah.
Big man thing. Know your earth,
Virgin.
Who
want to take up house gear in America? Who want to take up house gear with them name register and everything in light, everything?
Tell a girl, go suck your woman a little dirty girl and come out from my life. We are calling the craps metal, the blood clot name over here for make sure black up your dirty blood clot. Leave a place.
Talk to me, I've given her multiple opportunities. I've helped her as much as I can without thinning myself too thin. And then she goes on social media saying all these hurtful and mean things as if like I did something to her. You know, like I'm a good person. I do good things for people all the time. If I see someone drop something in a store, I'm going to go help them pick it up. I don't care who they are, you know? Like, it hurts my feelings that she would go this far. Like, I don't get it. Like, who does that? Like, why? I just don't get it.
First of all, what you pray? You see? First of all, my sister's sponsor, and if I never my sister, she couldn't do this in the first place. You hear that?
No.
She couldn't do this. You see me?
No, man.
But you come and talk about the people that play over this. Vany have nothing in her life, but Vany have. Vany don't even have a blood clot bicycle.
Blood clot cells. No way I say people are bad man if a girl. This is America. This is America. Just come America and I even see no light yet, because no, you don't see no light, Vany. I tell you the truth, you don't see no light, because guess what? You not do the right thing. Then the thing them way you come America and do, you not do them. Them bad things like, because you know what? You have to feed the people. You have to feed them with this, see them live. Me know them, the drunkard, love blood clot.
She does get up.
No man can call me and page me. She and them go suck them mother straight.
Okay. We don't do that.
Get up.
You really and truly put sheep and practice that. You're not even for follow her, brother.
We're not doing that.
She does get up and sum up something in her head and just feel like if you don't take her money and then I put her out. No. The lease up.
Mm-hmm.
And she has said,
this.
Daddy, here I go on the
she
continued
continued to complain about this girl. This girl was selling drugs in the house, was having sex with people, swinging in the house, being a prostitute in the house, was beating on her kids in the house, had the kids next door. Then Vine talking all this mess about her, how much she's doing this and doing that, and then have the audacity to be on the phone with this girl talking about me, saying that I did her wrong and that I'm scamming her. Scamming you? What is a scam is that you're up here talking to this girl that you just had all this to say about her, made me make her leave because all of the things that you were telling me that she was doing, and that's a no-no on the property because anything that happens in that property falls on us. Our name is on the lease. They're going to think that we're responsible.
She don't understand them things there. She don't understand them things there in America. She don't understand because Jamaica, we don't use the TRN and rent no house. We only use name and money and I eat that. Them just want to know so you can find all the rent and you get all the place. Sometimes them don't even take deposit to Jamaica and I get to them, just have your money and get a place. Boom, you come in a different country, different environment. Try to learn the place.
Mama, I try to ask question.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you're sending. Oh, go ahead.
Nikki, she can go. Listen, Nikki, she don't have to ask no question. Cause she go out there and she look a place and she hear what's the requirement them. She just learned something this so. We don't have to ask a question. You go to a realtor and say, want a place now. Realtor go so boom, get to the place, carry got the place. Then tell you the requirements them. One more you want from that, so you done some fool. Eh? You learn something right there, so. He's a street smart somebody, yeah? Fully smart.
At the end of the day, she put this on herself.
Class
she did this herself.
Class A, the bigger room argument are from in January, February. If all of this never go on, the least I renew and them stay there.
Mm-hmm. Because we talked about it with them. We said, hey, you know, we may continue to do month to month, but we cannot continue to do month to month, and there's only 2 tenants, and we're paying the rest of the mortgage on top of our own mortgage. Yeah, and they're always late. And we always have to over-explain everything just to get their payment. Like, who wants to deal with that? No, No. This is...
Nowhere in America, not no greenback shock. Nowhere in America. Yeah, worry about $500. Listen, Ivany called me and told me,
say, like she fully never understand.
You know
that's all you can say.
The lady want me to pay $500. You mad? Girl, when you want to see the box when me used to pay $850 for a month.
Should just feel like
$850 when you check up my blood. Sometimes I pay more than $850.
She just feel like
because sometimes I find blood.
Feel like if you take her money and put her out. No. The lease up in a real life. And I should never show us, and the people text her and the lease up.
But I want enough to report nobody. Girl, why you want to do that? When time people in there here, and you could have taught this over on WhatsApp, you take it, put it out on the internet. So why when it escalate now, and then the heater come down by you, make it feel as if people are bullying you. Nobody not bullying Ivany. Nobody not bullying you.
Germs, them will follow herself. You tell herself to put out the recording, and the rest of the thing, them will share talk. So tell them to put it out. Tell her to put it out.
You should have put out that you can choose
somebody need to check the shisha, somebody. Everybody was still on that.
That me and say, because she say I check now.
Nobody need to check the shisha, somebody.
Why me I tell him and the people them in them little corner and I help them say them I help. And look on this a disaster will come and people them foot man. Girl, sometime I uno make on a life stay so rocky. Uno. And then blame blood clad people for no mistake. Brother, everybody will try to help you. Hey, it come I'm like say I have one demon I walk with woman. You never gone to the river when you left
say this too.
Me tell you go to the river the early morning and wash your blood clot crosses off. You not do none of them something there. Can't help you because me tell you we them the demon and the strong for your mama the dopey them in the year can't fight them. Straight to them come with their dirty blood clot. You know see that? Yeah. Only girl we get old and pan we are come cross the blood clot border for over 6 months. The only one. You don't stop and look in your life and wonder where the mama blood clot is for me. And the one person we say them a help you. You say you no disrespect your sponsor. Who no disrespect them sponsor? You diss the woman. Come a soldier. Don't hold up the argument with the woman. Just come out of them place. Now me can the woman have nothing. One boy your business.
So soldier or no soldier, she can't disrespect my sister and my wife and feel like she go sit down and talk, be a fucker them ears and it go so. She's sick. She's sick.
You see it?
I'm going to tell
You see it?
that
Everybody have feeling secure. You go on the internet with something, you don't know people, and you got to do certain things. Brother, you have to build. You're thinking with them name. You're thinking followers them.
The recording myself tell you the truth. Of what was sent.
Yeah, but so listen, say the body trouble like woman is somebody. Nobody trouble like. She just come on the internet with it. No understand be nice. If she never understand, ask. But guess what? She you let the people about kick her out now. Is it true? Is it true? She come on the internet the day before the rent pay. It's like she feel like them see it. It's like that she think, you know. Yeah. When she show the room or something, it's I will just show the room and them something there. Now right no pay yet, you know, mama.
So let me tell you this also. Because I've been super busy, I haven't been able to get over, but I did close the doors that they do not stay in, they do not live in, and they never have been in those rooms. Ever. There